All right. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I'm Angel Falk, the fitness angel, and I'm so glad you joined today. Every Wednesday, we like to just share health tips, and especially about our wonderful products that we have. Juice Plus. We love it, love it, love it. So guys, today I'm going to be talking a little about my story for sure, because this is the month I had my brain tumor surgery. If y'all didn't know that, I put a post on Facebook and Instagram this morning about October 21, I went into a 14-hour surgery and came out, and my life has never been the same. And I'm so grateful, even though it was hard, very hard. Anytime you have a health issue, it's going to be a challenge, right? But it's an obstacle you have to overcome. You have to fight for your health. And that's what I've done. And I won't go into all the details about my health story, but it did get me on a search for better nutrition. It got me looking for how to be healthy, because I thought I was healthy. I was fit. I was in the gym every day working out, but I did not understand the power of good nutrition. I did not understand that our body needs fruits, vegetables, berries, plant foods, especially to prevent illness and to fight illness. So that's what we're going to be sharing today. And I have a really short 2-minute video about Juice Plus, what it is. A lot of people think it's a juice you drink. It's not a juice you drink, but it is fruits, vegetables, berries that are blended with the skin pit peel. And then the water's taken out, so it's in a concentrated form. So you can take it in a capsule or a chewable. And then, of course, we have an amazing protein powder and a vegan omega. So I'm going to share first this little short video and get there. I get all these videos from a place called The Freedom Revolution. So y'all can all check that out.
We all know how important it is to maintain a balanced diet and healthy lifestyle. But for many of us, getting the nutrition we need is harder than ever. That's why we created Juice Plus. Juice Plus is whole food nutrition made from fruits, vegetables, seeds, and other plant-based ingredients. It helps you bridge the gap between what you should eat and what you do eat. Juice Plus makes healthy living easier and jumpstarts your journey to better health, so you can get more out of life. Our 4 capsule blends are packed with whole food nutrition from over 33 plant-based ingredients, conveniently packaged and chosen to be as close to nature as possible. They're also vegan and gluten-free, designed for any lifestyle. Our fruit blend gives you the variety of a farmer's market with just one quick addition to your daily routine. Our vegetable blend helps you feel confident that you're giving your body the nutrition it needs. Our berry blend is always in season, giving you the boost you need from a variety of berries and other plant-based ingredients any time of year. And our vegan omega blend rounds out your routine with 5 plant-based omega fatty acids that skips the fish and goes straight to the algae for the true source of omega-3. When taken together, our blends can conveniently help build a solid nutritional foundation for a healthier lifestyle. How do we pack all these nutrients into convenient-to-use capsules? Our Juice Plus products start where all great nutrition begins, fresh on the farm. Our fruit, vegetables, berries, seeds, and algae are all sourced with great pride under the highest standards in order to provide the finest quality plant ingredients. Our unique farm-to-capsule processes bring that goodness into our Juice Plus blends while protecting those valuable nutrients inside. Our strict quality control measures deliver great whole food nutrition in our convenient capsules. And Juice Plus has supported independent clinical research by leading academic experts for more than 25 years, which leads to the enormous peace of mind packed in our capsules. Let's face it, it's hard to get enough of the good stuff. With Juice Plus, the journey to a healthier lifestyle doesn't have to be complicated, and we help you keep it simple. When you add Juice Plus to your routine, you get more of the nutrition you need so you can get more out of life. Let the good from within inspire a new you. Jumpstart your journey to better health today with Juice Plus.
Yay, I love it. Love it, love it. Let's get back up here, shrink that up. All right, guys. So that explains what Juice Plus is. And I just wanted to share what it's done for me and my family. So I started in 2012. I knew that's after I'd had the surgery, had to relearn to walk, talk, swallow, everything again. And then it grew back and I had radiation and I got really, really sick. I felt like I might die, honestly. But what kept me fighting was having my kiddos. When you're a mom, that just gives you reason to get up in the morning. So that's when I started my quest for better health. And I met a nurse and she shared this with me and she said it's better than a vitamin. A lot of people think this is a vitamin. It's not a vitamin. It has a food label. I love that. It's the actual food. That's what our body's missing. So I started getting stronger and healthier. My hair came back. My skin improved greatly. And we have actual studies on that. And just started feeling more like myself again, of course. And then I got my kids on it. We saw some things like chronic constipation go away, skin issues, eczema, allergies. My son had asthma and some people say he grew out of it. I believe the good nutrition played a huge part on that. And it's just a tool we have, guys. And the thing I love about Juice Plus too is the community of people that we have, all of our mentors, the doctors like Dr. Odom on here. We have nurses, we have dietitians like Barbara on here, and just anybody who wants better health, who wants to help others get better health can do this. You don't have to have these titles behind your name. We have teachers, we have fitness instructors, mostly stay-at-home moms, honestly. But anybody who wants to be healthier and help others get healthier can do this. I'm just grateful that we do have the support and the education. And what led me to know Barbara was actually our fitness. And I want to introduce Barbara Sipe. She is a holistic nutritionist and a fitness instructor, of course, and she was a school teacher, as I was. We both retired from teaching. And now we get to share these wonderful, amazing, life-changing products. And the thing I love, I love a lot of things about Barbara, but one of the things that really attracted me to her was she is a vegan. She's living a truly healthy lifestyle, but I'll let her tell more about this, but she saw the value in this because we need variety. And that's what Juice Plus gives us. It gives us every color of the rainbow and you get it consistently because nobody eats the rainbow every single day. And that's what our bodies really need to be healthy. So Barbara, will you share your story of what Juice Plus has done for you? Even though you're already vegan, super healthy, super fit, tell me about it. Are you muted? I think you're muted. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's about, I don't know, between 5 and 7 years ago that I started noticing when it was cold, the tips of my fingers would turn white and, sometimes my toes too and different things. And I knew exactly what was happening because both my mother and my aunt had the same condition called Reynod Syndrome. And that's where the smaller arteries constrict and blood flow, and then you're very sensitive to cold. And it's really quite miserable because it's so hard, they go numb. Sometimes my mother had it so bad, hers would go white and then they'd turn just purple. It was really, really awful. And my aunt, my dad's sister, had the same thing. And a lot of times this autoimmune disease will progress into something called scleroderma, which is where your connective tissues and your skin hardens. And if it's systemic, it even hardens your organs. And both my aunt got that, and now my mom has it, and which has caused interstitial lung disease for her. So she has systemic. Of course you question, okay, is this where I'm going? And I don't want to go there. So anyway, I started taking Juice Plus last year and joined in 2020. I think it was in June. And I can just happily share that my Raynaud's has decreased significantly. And I'm so encouraged that I'm on the right path to not following in the same footsteps as my aunt and my mother, and have my mother on it, trying to help her, give her the nutrition she needs to hopefully see some improvement. She's kind of at an advanced point, but I believe in miracles and I believe in nutrition. So I feel like, doing the best that we can to help her.
I love that so much. I love that so much. And I'm so excited. We are going to get to go to St. Louis
Woohoo!
October 21st for our convention. So excited about that. And that's the anniversary of my brain tumor surgery, which was, one of the biggest life changes for me. And it's a celebration. It's a celebration of our health. It's a celebration of our community. It's a celebration of our business, because we are helping so many people, not only with their health, but also a career you can do from home, from anywhere you have your phone. So I love that. And guys, I also teach fitness classes because I love it. And I'm drinking my smoothie right now. This is what I have every day after I work out. It's got the perfect balance of plant protein and fiber. So I want to share the video that goes through all of the ingredients and the benefits by Dr. Jan Roberto. And she will be at conference too, teaching on Thursday night. So if anybody lives in St. Louis, you can join us. And here's her video.
Hello there. My name is Dr. Jan Roberto. I'm a family physician in Springfield, Ohio, and I've been practicing for over 25 years. I love Juice Plus. I've been eating it for 10 years. I heard about it from another physician. It made sense to me because I did not eat enough fruits and vegetables. Juice Plus is smart and easy, and it's a great solution. And I have peace of mind because the research shows that it works. So, we do need a variety of fruits and vegetables, and this is just the next best thing, evidence-based and clinically proven to fill in the gap. Another way to be nutritionally fit is to have good macronutrition of those protein, carbohydrates, and fat that give your body calories or food for fuel. Juice Plus also has a whole food beverage that is plant-based and protein-rich. Juice Plus Complete. It is gluten-free, low-fat, no cholesterol, artificial flavorings, coloring, or preservatives, no wheat, dairy, or eggs, no caffeine, herbs, and it is kosher certified. 130 calories, a half a gram of fat, 8 grams of fiber. 6 of those are soluble fiber, 2 insoluble, and 13 grams of protein. Sometimes people that are used to whey protein will look at that protein and wonder why it's only 13 and they're used to maybe 20. Well, that is because whey protein is highly processed and it comes from milk. And so it is not as clean as the protein in this product. And here's Raymond. He is a soybean farmer who's responsible for our amazing soy protein. He is dedicated to rotating crops, non-GMO. It's a water washed processed that retains so much more nutrition. And the plant-based soy isoflavones help the cardiovascular system, inflammation, the immune system, helps with cholesterol. And so know that this is just a wonderful way to stay healthy. And since 2009, there have been several studies that show that there is extreme safety with eating soy, including JAMA, who said those with breast cancer had a decreased risk of death and reoccurrence, and a new piece from Nutrition Review that soy can possibly slow down cancer progression. We know that there is a lot of research done on the Japanese, and they have a diet of 30 to 35 grams per day of soy, and our soy is 11 grams. And so what a wonderful way to be secure, knowing that this is safe and healthy way to get your protein. Now let's look at the Sweetener Blend. 2 kinds of sweeteners that are actually healthy: organic cane sugar and stevia. Again, a high nutrition content, and it's not been sprayed or bleached. Also, the fiber blend. When we think of fiber, there's the insoluble fiber that helps with colon health. So 2 grams are insoluble. The other 6 grams are the type of fiber that gets absorbed and helps stabilize blood sugar, slows the breakdown and release of sugar into the blood. And those are the sources there, the gum fiber, the fructooligosaccharide, which is a prebiotic that helps aid in the population of good bacteria in the colon, a natural plant cellulose, rice bran, soy fiber, pectin, apple fiber. So that's just so great to have that kind of healthy fiber in the complete. And then 4 sources of powder blend: pumpkin powder, which is high in beta carotene; pomegranate, which is great for heart health; spirulina, which is a super green from the blue-green algae grown in the Kona regions of Hawaii. It's actually from the oldest continuously cultivated and harvested spirulina in the world. And yucca, which is a root vegetable, helps with inflammation. And finally, 6 sources of ancient blend grains: the sprouts, which include broccoli, alfalfa, and radish. These are micronutrients, concentrated phytonutrients that help protect against disease and protect your DNA. And the ancient grains, amaranth, which is a balanced protein, carb, and fat, which is a great energy food. Organic quinoa, which is rich in amino acids and is a relative of the leafy spinach and Swiss chard. And organic millet, which is great for heart health. MD Anderson published a study in GYN oncology using the fruit and vegetable blends micronutrition as well as the Juice Plus Complete. And they took ovarian cancer survivors that already had been studied using 10 servings of fruits and vegetables. Took them a lot of motivation to do this on a daily basis. They then took another group that was eating just 5 servings a day and added Juice Plus Complete and the Juice Plus micronutrients of the fruit and vegetable blends. And what they found was indeed that the 5 a day with the Juice Plus products were equivalent to the 10 a day servings of fruits and vegetables. This to me explains clearly how Juice Plus bridges the gap. We have the micronutrition of the fruit, vegetable, and berry blends that helps build, repair, and protect on a cellular level. And the macronutrition of the Juice Plus Complete beverage, giving you that balanced protein, carbohydrate, and fat, which gives your body some calories and food for fuel. Well, I am so excited to have been able to share this information with you, how you can bridge the gap between what you do eat and what is better for you to eat. Thank you and have a great day.
Awesome. Thank you, Dr. Jan. Can't figure out how to turn that off. There we go. Hopefully it won't just keep rolling into another video. All right, guys. Isn't that incredible that we can get this every day? I love that it has not only the plant protein, but the fiber. And I've learned so much from Dr. Odom on here about gut health and how everything is dependent, all of our health, our brain, our immune system, our serotonin levels, all that starts in our gut. And if you're not getting enough fiber and anti-inflammatory foods, and these phytonutrients and all of these wonderful micronutrients in our body, you cannot fight off the illnesses that come our way. And anyway, I'm just so grateful for that. So I wanted to show one more video. I don't think we'll have time for that this week, but I do want to hear from Maria. Maria Word, I met through this community, and I'm so grateful. We talk almost every day. She teaches me, helps me, mentors me. So Maria, will you just share why you love Juice Plus?
Yeah, I love Juice Plus because it changed our health. It changed my family's health. When we first started almost 18 years ago, we were in the doctor's office every other week with somebody sick. And at that time, I had 4 young children. They were 6, 5, 3, and 1. And we have another one since then. The change that we experienced because we started consuming these gummies and capsules, these plant powders, is just remarkable. Immediately, my energy went up, and I was having to take a nap every afternoon to keep going. and it just went away. Those naps went away. My energy went up. We were able to, if we got sick, we were able to fight it off without going to the doctor. And that is such a blessing. And you mentioned something about, I can't remember the way you put it, but about being regular. that that definitely was an improvement in our life as well. Something we didn't even know that needed to be improved, but it did. And we will not be a day without it. And it's been almost 18 years. And I can tell you that when over the time that we've been taking it, when we have left it somewhere or missed, it is very noticeable. And it's something like I felt like, why am I getting tired? And then I'm like, oh yeah, I hadn't had my Juice Plus. And it is just, it's very amazing what these plant powders can do. They're so powerful, so powerful. So we will take it for the rest of our lives. And I may go in there and get a few more.
And I love that we can do that. You can take extra because it does actually have a food label. It's not a vitamin, which you cannot take extra. You can hurt yourself if you take too many isolated vitamins. And I just love that Dr. Odom's on here. And Dr. Odom, you've been sharing this for 24 years. So tell us briefly why you love it and recommend it to everybody.
Well, everything that you heard today, what you heard from Barb, what you said, what were on the videos, and certainly what Maria said, and it's that and more. We all know that our country is unhealthy, but it doesn't have to be. We're in control, and it is wonderful that we are able to control our health. And I know that some of you have heard of a doctor. I think he's in New York, but he graduated. He went to school in Pennsylvania. He was a former Olympic ice skater. Y'all ever heard of Joel Fuhrman? Any of you? Joel Fuhrman. He's written multiple books, and one of his books was about superfoods. And anybody know the kind of diet that he's on? He's on what's called a nutrigenic diet. Maybe it's not titled that, but it's all about nutrition. It's about micronutrition, and when you break them down, nutrition, when you break it down into tiny pieces, it's micronutrition. So it's a nutritarian diet is what he calls it. So it's all about eating micronutrients. Well, where do we get them? We get them from plants. How many micronutrients are there? There are thousands. We don't know the number. Estimates are that somewhere between 50 and 100,000. So would you like to be consuming those every single day? Joel Fuhrman says we need to be eating plant foods, superfoods, because there are a lot of these plants that have a whole lot of these micronutrients. So if we can eat the rainbow, we're getting so many different colors and so many different compounds that are all good for us. They're all good for us. There's not one that is absolutely critical. It's all of them. So the colors are absolutely critical, all of them. And if you, and I know you just saw food for fuel. So you add all of that, that fuel that goes in our bodies that we use to create energy every day. But just compare this to what you put in your car, in your automobile. You put gasoline in there, and gasoline has been graded based on octane. And how many of you know there's a 67 octane, a 69 octane, a 91, maybe a 93? How many of you have ever flown an airplane? What kind of fuel goes in an airplane? It's airplane fuel, and it has an octane of over 100. So the more octane, the more sophisticated the engine. But this body that we have is extremely sophisticated, and we should be putting the absolute best fuel in this body, and we should be adding as many of these micronutrients to have as purified and octane fuel as possible. And what that really means is thousands and thousands of these micronutrients. So the higher the octane, the more hydrocarbon. And so there are reasons why an airplane engine would not do very well with 87 octane. In fact, it would fly for a bit, but it would burn up. It would not be efficient, and you would be wasting your money, not to mention probably having a crash. But we get one body, we get one opportunity to feed this for a lifetime, and we should have plants at least 80 to 90% of all the calories every day that are going into this precious body. And we just aren't doing it. Juice Plus helps us to be able to reach this foundational amount of superfoods, i.e. Micronutrients, antioxidants, phytochemicals, plant compounds, that they're all of these are the same thing, and they're all important. But what's really important is the synergy of all of them together. So that's what literally makes our body as healthy as we can possibly make it. And so if you don't eat this food or that food that has some of these phytochemicals, it's not the end of the world. Juice Plus has your back. Juice Plus fills in the gaps for what you're missing. And we're all missing. I don't know anybody that eats everything that they need every day, everything that's required for optimal health. So Juice Plus can help us fill in those gaps. And we love the fact that we have this as a safety measure, a stopgap, a solution, give our body exactly what it needs. So thank you for my little teaching moment here.
I love all your teaching moments. I love it. And I hear back.
Dr. Odom?
Oh,
Yes.
Barbara has a question.
I used to make regular trips to our local small airport to buy airplane fuel. Do you know why?
Because you could. Good for you. This is America.
This is true. But no, just kind of with the analogy you were talking about, the different grades when my boys were racing.
I know.
We couldn't afford the race fuel, and
Right.
they raced on airplane fuel, and it made a tremendous difference. So it makes a difference what fuel you put in a machine or your body. So I thought that was great.
Our body is a healing machine. It is an unbelievable healing machine if we give them the body the right components. So you can start with all of those antioxidant phytonutrient compounds that are in our food, and it allows our body, because it is going to break down, especially if we do what your boys do, if we're on the cutting edge or living on the edge, pushing this body, this machine, the way that your boys do, and the way that your boy does, Angel, and your boys, Maria, and all of us that have children, our kids push the limits. And so this literally is, this is protection. Think of antioxidants as protection. The more, the better. Our body's rusting over years and years and years. Oxidation. We're producing oxidants. So the more antioxidants, the longer this body is going to function at peak performance.
Love that. I love that analogy,
Great
Barb.
point.
I'm glad you shared that with us. And you were talking about our bodies breaking down. My neighbor rescues greyhound dogs. And they just race and race and race, and then they usually die really young. And I know you have taught us that before, that athletes have an earlier, they die earlier because of all the stress on their bodies. But now more and more athletes are learning about Juice Plus, adding Juice Plus to their diet. And in fact, we have an Olympic swimmer who will be sharing at conference also about how Juice Plus has helped him. So a lot of athletes are using this not only to have that cutting edge, but to slow down the aging process, to reduce that chronic inflammation or oxidative stress. So I love that we can offer that. And our kids need this early in age because most of them don't eat enough fruits and vegetables. You know, we're lucky if we can get them to eat a green bean and a blueberry. You know, it's a challenge. And especially when they get to be teenagers, they're out driving, going through fast foods, drive-throughs, they're out with their friends, you know, they're going to drink the Coke or whoever knows what else, but you just never know what they're going to be bombarded with. So I love that we take care of our children. That's another thing about our company that's different and sets us apart is we give free fruits and veggies to our children. And we have the gummies or the capsules, but the gummies are delicious. And this is not a fruit snack you get at the grocery store. Okay. This is so much better. This is actual food. And I prefer the capsules, but a lot of adults prefer the chewables. But I don't know if y'all can see my hand. This is what I take every day. This is what I take every day. We have our fruits and veggies. Okay, it comes and they already went through all the ingredients. I won't read them again. And then we have our berries and our omegas. And I love this, guys, because, and I drink my shake. We have chocolate and vanilla. And you can get everything in your body every single day for less than $5. It's just so wonderful. Most people can find that if their health's important enough. And then we also have the little tiny pocket packs. Y'all can see I got into this one. They're great to keep in your purse and the kids' lunch boxes, just to have in a bowl on your counter for quick, easy go snacks. And I love these guys because you're helping your children get the fruits and vegetables they're not eating. And we know that's how we get healthy is by eating fruits and vegetables. So thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you, Marcia. Thank you, Erna, and everybody for sharing. And if y'all have any questions, reach out to the person who invited you to this call. I streamed it on Facebook, and I know a lot of people shared it on their wall. So if you want samples, reach out to the person who invited you to watch this. If you are ready to order, reach out to the person who told you. And if you want to join our mission, we are looking for more men and women who care about health and really have a heart to help others. So, all right, guys, thanks for joining. Have a blessed day.
Thank you, Angel.
Thank you.
Thanks. See you later.
Thank you. See you later. See you tonight.
Great job.
Thank you.
Yes.
See y'all.